State leaders have selected a platform called Odyssey to help build the new education savings account or voucher program.
Yeah, the $1 billion program will allow selected families to use taxpayer dollars to help pay for private school tuition or other education supplies.
The company will work with the state to design the application process and manage the payments.
But as KVUE's Daniel Perot shows us, the company has a spotty track record in other states.
On its website, Odyssey describes itself as the first company designed specifically to create and administer education savings account programs. The New York-based company, which started in 2021, currently manages similar programs in Iowa, Wyoming, Georgia, Louisiana, and Utah. In 2023, the company won $500,000 in a contest founded by Jeff Yass, the Pennsylvania billionaire who donated $6 million to Governor Greg Abbott's campaign. Its work in other states is not without scrutiny.
It was a pretty rocky rollout.
In 2022, Idaho awarded Odyssey a $1.5 million contract to operate Empowering Parents, a $50 million a year microgrant program helping parents cover out-of-pocket education expenses.
This was this company's first statewide contract.
Within months, Kevin Richard, a senior reporter for Idaho Education News, says problems started to emerge. An audit identified up to 1% of purchases, totaling up to $180,000, were for ineligible items, things like TVs and smartwatches.
Our reporting uncovered that it went down to purchases like a pickleball set or a gun holster.
For its part, Odyssey says those purchases were denied. The company agreed to reimburse the state for the unauthorized transactions and nearly $500,000 in interest it collected from unspent federal funding for the program. Last year, Idaho switched to a different vendor, ran out of Florida.
The state has said that that had nothing to do with Odyssey's performance from 2022 to 2024.
Iowa launched its ESA program in 2023 and went with Odyssey. Student participation is exceeding expectations. A recent state audit found Odyssey's administration costs are also higher, and by 2027, it'll be double what the state initially agreed to pay. The possibility of a skyrocketing cost in future years has long been a concern for critics of Texas's program. In year one, the Texas program is capped at $1 billion, and the state could pay Odyssey up to $50 million to administer it. Applications for families to participate in the Texas program are expected to open early next year. The program is expected to fully launch at the beginning of the 2026-2027 school year. In the studio, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.